Filming now because I'm not allowed to have water until after I'm done. So I did sort of miss some news, just kind of part and parcel of releasing a twit right before a Pulse livestream happens. Because for the first time ever, instead of just showing off toys that we've already had leaked to us, they actually pulled out prototypes for things we haven't seen yet. I don't think there's much point in talking about any of this stuff. You know, this is just retreading old territory. Nice to see all the Seekers together. Almost makes me regret selling off my Starscream and my Skywarp. Skywarp I didn't intentionally buy, but Pulse sent me him as a replacement for a Wasp, and I just sold him to MRC, so they look pretty nice. Good. Don't do it. No, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't want it. Don't think it. Don't say it. Do we get a full shot of the entire Devastator? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's a handsome Devastator. Thank you for giving us a back profile shot. It's not great. It is a little bit of a hunchback. It's a little bit of a knapsack. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Give a dog a bone. Give a dog a bone is perhaps what I meant to say. God, Scavenger's looking rough. That's not a great look. Starscream definitely looks better in hand. Same with Alita. I think the TF1 figures struggle with, like, being photographed, especially stock photography. They look terrible, but this looks pretty nice. Do they put Megatron next to Optimus anywhere here? It would be really nice. That is the size comparison that I am most pressed about. Hopefully it'll be easy to get these through the Pulse website. I mean, the first set is still available, like in stock right now. Doesn't seem like a lot of people want to pay full price for them, so I guess I'm the sucker. It looks like he's a little taller than Optimus. Hopefully. That's how I think it always should be. Megatron should always be a touch bigger than Optimus. I'm excited to have all four of these on a shelf, though. This looks like this is a nice looking pair. I already quite enjoy these two. I have some critiques, but the look is not one of them, and these look to continue that. And then we get actual prototypes, and amazingly, Deluxe Arachnid looks good. Like, really kind of good. The drone's a little bit, you know, it's a little more abstract than it looked in the movie, not as sleek, but that captures her look. That is how she looks. And yeah, she is on the smaller side, but apparently a lot of her height in the movie was like tricks of the camera, and going by the actual models, this is her correct height. So we got pranked with filmmaking, and the filmmakers got pranked with marketing. I am now cautiously optimistic for this figure. No wrists still. It seems like they don't want to give like any of the TF1 characters wrists, but the alt mode looks cool. I'm curious to see how the transformation works. She looks solid enough. Like, she doesn't look weedy. She's got her, oh, she's so thick. Maybe this won't be the worst thing. And this looks just, oh, gorgeous. He's got his moss detailing, looks posable, wrists hopefully there. I appreciate that they didn't just cop out and make him all like symmetrical and like he's a fresh bot. Like, this is very clearly a war-torn, he's been lying dead in a ruins for forever Alpha Trion. And this looks great too. Hopefully this isn't made of a rubbery material. Like, clearly it's made of a different material, just as long as it's not the one that, like, as long as it's not the beach that makes you old, the rubber that makes you strip paint, the rubber that makes you strip. Am I right, ladies? Am I right, fellas? NBs also? Looks great though. I'm very excited for both of these now. And I hope that they continue this tradition, because at the current moment, there doesn't seem like there's a lot of reason to view the Pulse live streams. Could just watch Twit, you know? Just with all the leakers and such, it's very difficult to keep secrets, but if they pull stuff out of the like early production phases, this could be a real reason to actually tune in, honestly. And then the wave went up. As I said last time, I bought Starscream, the Constructicons, Megatron, and Widowmaker. Most excited for Megatron, and it's like not even close. And honestly, Widowmaker might be second, because the Constructicons will be good in hand, but they're, you know, they're not especially nice on their own. Starscream, I'm still on the fence about, but Widowmaker, I am very interested in. As long as it's fun to transform, I'll be pretty happy. Oh yeah, we get lots of media-related news this week. If this is true, presumably off the back of the success of the Invincible cartoon, could be great, could be Kino, could be fantastic, could also be a total hoax and a lie. I do not hold out a lot of hope for rumors like this. I don't trust that any Transformers media is going to be made until it's like actually physically there. I've just been burned too many times before, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. But if it's true, could be fantastic, could be super great, could launch a whole new era of Transformers popularity. I have a lot of faith in Kirkman after Invincible and seeing how good the Energon universe is going right now. As long as it leans more toward Invincible than The Walking Dead. Haven't we already seen this? Wait, no, this is YOLO Park. We've gotten like the MDLX. I don't know. I get them all. There's so many. It's a very bulky Ravage though, and Soundwave's thighs. Yeah, my head could fit there, I think. Yeah, it certainly could. And the paint is very nice. Dry brushed edges make it look battle worn. That's gorgeous. And with the LED, it's kind of harder to notice how weird the BBM Soundwave's face is. I've never liked the BBM Soundwave face sculpt. It's always a little bit wrong, but that looks pretty good. He's shapely. I'm into this. I'm into this very much. Deluxe Wave 2, that would be nice to find, since I went through Pulse for Alchemist, and you know, they don't get figures in a timely fashion ever anymore. And yeah, let's not kid ourselves. I'm getting Vortex. Slap him on my Superion. Pretend Alpha Bravo's back. Please give us Alpha Bravo. And Crasher I already have. Crasher I barely know her. After handling Solus and Prima, I'm a little bit reticent. Like, I'm getting all the primes, but I'm worried that they're not going to be as good as I want them to be. Hopefully he is better than Solus. I don't usually talk about stuff like this, but I might actually get to meet David K. Maybe I'll grab an old Kingdom Megatron or a Beast Wars Megatron even. Get him to sign it. That could be so cool. One of my friends suggested having him sign my Armada Megatron. Why would I do that? Why would I bring the worst thing that he was ever in to him? Could be funny though. G2 Snarl plush. Is this G2 Snarl? G2 Snarl is like, isn't there more red? Like, I know it has the head because he had like the clear over the darkness. You don't have to, this doesn't seem like a G2 Snarl. Magnetic plush is cute though. And I guess that's a nice shirt. I don't know what the catnip, I don't know what this is. This isn't for me. This is not for a girl such as myself. Oh wait, here's the full reveal. Okay, probably should have waited for this. Yeah, they got the face right. They shaped it so it's not as sad looking, because the Studio Series figure especially looks very like depressed. I mean, who can blame him? I am really struggling to say anything other than he's so thick, but look at him, he's so thick. Hopefully the Ravage is posable. It doesn't look like there's a lot going on with it. It's just as beautifully painted though. Looks menacing. It's a pretty funny position. It looks like Soundwave's kneeing him in the crotch. What? Disrespectful. Is this one of the $60 ones? The $50? Yeah, $60. Wow, pegged. Get pegged. It's also that they're so far apart. I don't know. I'm so fixated on his thighs. I need to go offline. Every time I see this, I'm more and more tempted. Oh, it's so expensive, but it's also so big. It's so big. Oh my, hold on. Getting my Bumblebee off the shelves. That's like, good lord, it wouldn't even fit on my desk. And yeah, there's no posability. Well, the arms, but that's not what you get it for. It's a playset. It's a walking playset. Oh, it's so garish. I love the colors. Oh, and you... I love cross playability like that. That's so cute. So presumably you can put Grimlock's little arms up on him and have the little dinky gun and dinosaur hand. Oh. Also, what Springer is this? Can somebody tell me what Springer this is? I would quite like to get my hands on that Springer. That's nice. Very nice indeed. More media news. Got Kirkman taking over Transformers. That's not really surprising to me. And honestly, after reading Invincible, I have a lot of faith in his writing, especially knowing that he's grown as a writer. And Dan Mora for art, look at this. I understand that the current Skybound art style is not for everyone. I love it personally, but if you had problems with it, I think you're gonna be happy with the new artistic direction. Look at how gorgeous this is. But I am very curious to see the direction of the story under Kirkman, and I cannot wait to see more of this art. This is so pretty, and I love the Autobots doing like humanitarian aid like this. This is how you do Transformers. This is why the Autobots are the good guys. It's nice to see Magnus looking like healthy and, you know, clean, being able to move. Just give my boy a break. He looks so sad all of the time. Got more Cyberworld stock images. The more I see of this toy line, the more excited I am for it. Like, that's a really cute Bumblebee. I love it. It's a little bit Reactivate. Shop looks great. I think I would get this. That's a fun. I could put it on the Insecticon shelf. Snarl's a maybe. If I'm in a good mood and I have some extra money, maybe. He's cute. He's plump. And he's asymmetrical. I love an asymmetrical robot design. This is a must-have, 100%. I know none of them have elbows, and that is a bummer, but Boat Alita looks sick. And we need more boats. We have so few Transformers boats. Optimus is whatever. He looks like Ultra Magnus. 4 boob headlights. What is this? I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Pretty basic wheeljack. I like the car mode, though. This all looks solid. Okay. So, here are 2 rumors. One of them is fantastic. 100% it's what Josh Cooley deserves after creating the greatest Transformers movie. Directing it, rather. Obviously, there's a whole team of creatives behind it. Also, 5 projects in development, that's not good news. That's not good news to me. That screams we're trying desperately to get into the cinematic universe game. Quantity over quality type stuff. And this is just the worst news possible. Just the absolute worst. If the lesson that they took away from Rise of the Beasts and Bumblebee and Transformers 1 all underperforming / failing financially is that we need this idiot back, it would not be surprising if that was the lesson they took away, because movie studios are so unbelievably out of touch that they're willing to re-release Morbius because they think that Morbius sweep was like they thought they were in on the joke. Keep him in the producer's chair where he belongs. He should not have creative control over these films anymore. He is the one who poisoned the well. He made one watchable Transformers movie and then 4 god-awful ones, and people are wondering why nobody wants to watch Transformers anymore. It's his fault. If he could be in charge of literally just visual stuff, fine. I don't know if he does cinematography or something. If we could get a Rise of the Beasts movie that looks like a Michael Bay movie, fine. I will concede his VFX were step above everyone else. But as far as good stories, we did not get one until Bumblebee. If I had to choose between both of these rumors being true and neither of these rumors being true, sorry to Josh Cooley, I would rather get no Transformers movies for the next half decade than have to deal with another Michael Bay Transformers movie. I saw someone on Instagram say something like, better to starve than to drink poison, and I think that's fair. I would rather us have a drought of Transformers media than be shovel-fed a bunch more garbage. And if you let him in the director's chair, he's just gonna make garbage. Very light look at Basara Prime. I don't know what color scheme I was expecting, but it wasn't this. I don't think I like this head sculpt very much. I don't know anything about Macross. Maybe it's a very fitting one. Maybe that's how he's supposed to look or something. I like this a lot. I like the Matrix center. That's gorgeous. I like the Seeker-esque shoulders. It looks a little IDW Starscream. And the speaker boobs, that's cool. But yeah, this face does not. This does not work for me. It feels like it has too much going on. Like you have Optimus's crest, but it's buried under 3 spikes, and then the lightning bolts are here. You got a Kamen Rider-esque forehead gem, and then just a screaming face. I don't know. This does not work for me. Maybe it'll look better with the faceplate, but as of yet, this is not doing much for me. Pre-orders begin July 3rd. Okay. We have our FERT look. Guys, hire me. Ooh, MPG God Jinrai in hand. Remember when I was little and I found out about Jinrai and God Bomber? Because I was raised in a religious household, I was like, oh, I can't call him that because you can't say God unless it's God. So I thought when I was reading it, I was gonna go to hell or whatever. Cool religious stuff. I don't think there's much to say about God Bomber. I mean, why are his legs so skinny? Is that, okay, are these the same legs as this? Are these really the same is it an optical illusion? Because this looks so dumb. This looks fine. Is it a trick of perspective, maybe? No, it looks stupid there, too. Is it compressing for the super mode? I don't think this looks very good at all, honestly. The legs are too thin and the hands are a little too bulky. They look fine separate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is very nice at all. And even if it's accurate, accuracy doesn't necessarily mean quality. I don't mind it being this bulky. I think a super mode should be that big and large and zesty. Not the best back. But yeah, look at the box art. This is full, thick thighs, much like the ones I possess. And this is just, something's wrong here. This does not work for me. This does not work for me at all. It'd be nice to get a Missing Link Convoy reissue. I don't think I'd buy it. Good for anybody who wants it. And speaking of Missing Link, finally got Sunstreaker and Cordon in hand. God, I love Missing Link for stuff like this. Because you still get the goofy looking proportions of G1, but they can actually strike a pose. Not big on the amount of stickers though. That's suboptimal. I am not big on stickers. I forget, do they come with these Diaclone drivers? That would be so cool. I would love to get a little Diaclone driver. And honestly, looking at this, it's tempting. I didn't even notice. He's a headmaster. Oh. Genuinely, Sunstreaker is pretty tempting to me. He looks gorgeous, but as much as I think the yellow does look better than having him in red, I want Spin Out because Spin Out's the guy. That's the #1 guy. I'm not talking about Bob from Batman Returns or whatever. The Batman, what's the movie called? The old one? The first one. I love that they're scaled to fit in the Prime trailer. That's always a neat feature in my opinion. Obviously can't get Cordon because he's a Fed. This yellow is stunning. Oh, all the yellow fellows. That's gorgeous. Maybe I'll pick up a Bumblebee. Maybe I'll pick up a Cliff Jumper. Maybe I'll pick it up. Hold on, let's look at this person's recommended. How to destroy your extremely successful game in 1 day. Ginger thoroughly explains that, oh no. Can't separate Harry Potter from J.K. Rowling. Okay, this seems like a pretty base person. Watching a Strange Aeons video? Yeah, this person is base. Whoever you are, we're not so different, you and I. This would be fantastic news for me. I've never had the MP13 Soundwave, and I don't know what it is. I know that they're like really similar, sometimes almost indistinguishable. I would rather have the official version. So to have the opportunity to get MP13 Soundwave in some fresh colors, maybe tune accurate, maybe more toy focused even than the original, this they might have me for, because I've heard that's a great mold. I love Soundwave. I just hope it's not like $250. Especially if they're using an old mold. I feel like they can afford to make it on the cheaper end, right? I would really appreciate that, me personally, and I know that they care about my feelings. Oh, and that was about it. Not a heavy week, not a light week, not too hot, not too cold. I would say it's about I'm pissing all over the camera. I love you more than anything in my life. I'll kiss you more than anything in my life. I'll suck you more than anything in my life. I'll drink pee more than anything in my life.